Alright, what's going on, people? Welcome in. This is BabyFurnition.com back here with another video. And let's go. We have week 6 NFL picks and predictions for you guys with the subs. Make sure you guys come back for tomorrow's video. I'm going to be breaking down the analytics video, what I'm expecting from the game. So yeah, make sure you guys come back for tomorrow's video. That's going to be the analytics video. Make sure you guys go check that out. Make sure you guys go check out the recent content we've been doing here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button so you guys don't miss a damn thing. Also, make sure you guys go join the damn Discord. We appreciate everybody's support. You guys are the GOATs. And let's go ahead and get into those picks, right? Can't believe already we're in week 6 already in the fucking NFL. It feels like we haven't been here. I mean, shit. I mean, it feels like we haven't been here in like so long. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into those picks. Actually, this week was actually pretty. I mean, you had some toughy games in there. You had some games that is kind of lopsided. I think it just really depends on how you really wanted to look at it. But anyway, like I said, if you guys haven't already. Oh, hold up. Sorry about that. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate everybody's support here on the channel. You guys have been GOATs. You guys have been with us for the entire ride so far. So we really do appreciate y'all's support. Make sure you guys continue to hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel a lot. So very much appreciated. Can't wait to get into NBA. Also, I do want to say one announcement for the NBA. Me and Cam, we're gonna go head to head. He's gonna join us for those videos coming up with NBA picks and prediction when the season comes up. So that's going to be pretty entertaining. And it's going to be very fun. Me and him going head to head in the NBA Pick'em Challenge. So it's going to be very fun, and we will have playoffs for you guys if you guys want to join as well. Also available in here. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going here. Let's take a look. Let's take a sneak peek here at the leaderboard. Actually, we had a lot of changes in the leaderboard this week. Nate, fortunately for me, he grew his lead to 4 games. Still plenty of time for everybody to make a comeback here, and it's kind of crazy for the leaderboard because if you just look at 2nd through 8th. Everybody's within the game each other, like 47, 46, 45, 40, 43, 42, 41. They're all within the game in each other. And then the rest of the leaderboard, like I said, a lot of people moved up. I see Yeller back there. Yeller's only down 1 to the 11th place. Yeller not doing too bad anymore. He was off to a rough start, but I think he's starting to make some ground now. Yeah, and there's the rest of the leaderboard. So the leaderboard is definitely getting more competitive. You can definitely see people in separate places as we get closer into the, as we get further in the year, I should say. But so there you are. There's your leaderboard. I'm in 2nd place right now, 47-31 record. Not bad. I think there's a couple mistakes that I probably should have went down last week, but we're here this week, and let's go ahead and dive into those picks. Like I said, there we have a couple picks this week that's actually pretty obvious, and we had some couple picks this week that really took me a hard time to. And like I said, we'll break down the awards and all that stuff tomorrow. But all right, anyway, let's go on in here. All right, let's go to Thursday Night Football here. We have the Niners. We have the Seahawks going at it. Both teams definitely need to bounce back after what we saw last week. The Niners are actually wearing those white uniforms. Like, I know they're wearing white, but the Niners are wearing white on white. And you guys know I normally have them on tan, so yeah, that's why I got the Niners on white, because they're wearing their white on white. Seattle wearing their retros again, and it kind of scares me because every team, I believe so far, every team that wears the retros this year won. So this game does kind of scare me a little bit. But just looking at this game in general, but like I said, both teams need to bounce back. Both teams are not really coming off of great performances. So I do expect this one to be a good game. Should be a great game to start off kickoff the Thursday week 6. But let's see who we got here. Let's go ahead and give some picks out. Let's see what we got. And wow, okay, this might shock you guys a little bit because I said that the teams normally wearing the retros, but we only have 3 people here taking the Seahawks, and that is Cam, Derek, and Chase. But I'm talking about the Chase, not CJ. Chase. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Niners here, including myself. I think I'm taking the Niners here too. I like the Seahawks. I thought they looked a little bit sloppy last week, even though I do like the way had them been playing. I do think I don't know. Both of these two teams look like a hot mess right now, but I just still think the Niners are the better team here. I mean, that's probably what the majority of us are thinking. Like, sure, this is definitely a winnable game for Seattle on Thursday night at your own house, but overall, I just think the Niners are the better team here. We're gonna do. It's gonna be too much for them at the end to really guard all those people that the Niners possess. I expect the Niners players to have a lot of bounce back performances. We'll get into that tomorrow, but I'm actually kind of shocked that only three people decided to go with the Seahawks here. I kind of expected this one to be more like a split because the Niners are not playing as well as either of the Seahawks, but Seahawks are slow now after a hot start, and the Niners are looking uncharacteristic all season. But I'm kind of surprised the way that went. Like a freaking a 16-3. I was definitely not expecting that, but there you go. There you have for that game. There's your Niners versus the Seahawks. But this definitely should be a very interesting Thursday night game. Alright, next up we have our second team Crumpets game of the season. We had Jacksonville going into the Bears. This game is just like, these next two games just kind of freak me out a little bit. And I think you guys will understand why these two games freak me out. The only reason why these two uniforms freak me out, these two next games freak me out, is because I just have stupid scenarios. So for some reason, like the Jags, you know how they went into London last year, right? The Jags were actually 2-0 in London. So that kind of scares me a little bit because Jacksonville does play really good in London. Meanwhile, looking at the Bears, I do think the Bears have definitely been the better team than the Jacksonville Jaguars have this year, but it could be the London effect that could cost the Bears here. So that's why I was it took me a long time to really get going with this pick, but looks like this is kind of an even spread pick here. So alright, like I said, we have the note card coming out. Well, the note card's not here today, so I'm just going to use paper. But anyway, who's Garrett's turn off, so who's he got? Let's see, Garrett's taking the Bears. Let's see, who's Noah taking here? Surprisingly, Noah's taking the Jags. I thought Noah was going to take the Bears. Let's see, Pay's taking the Bears. Let's see, who's Heath got? He's also taking the Bears. Andy's taking the Bears. I just gotta double check here. Will's taking the Bears, and then we have Aiden's taking the Bears. Demi's taking the Bears. Chase is taking CJ. I should say CJ's taking the Bears. We have Cam over there with the Jags. I'm not surprised about people here taking the Jags at all. This is definitely a winnable game for the Jags. Jays is taking the Jags. Let's see, who's Cooper rolling with? He's taking the Bears. Derek's also taking the Jags. And then we have Nate right now, our season leader right now. He's taking the Bears. Let's see. Who's Liam got? Liam's taking the Jags. Adam's taking the Jags. Who's Chase going with here? Chase is taking the Bears. Yeller's taking the Jags. My opinion, like I said, Jacksonville does scare me a little bit in London. I think Jacksonville can actually put up with a good fight in London. But I'm going to go with the Bears. I think their defense is going to be too much for Jacksonville at the end. Even though Jacksonville's offense has been moving the ball pretty good these last couple weeks, I do have a slight concern about the about the Jags defense going up against the Bears offense. I mean, the Bears, they don't look too good offensively, but they have been figuring it out. So we'll see what this game should be. This game should be alive. This game should be interesting though. Played in London, like I said, I'm fearing for that Jacksonville, London hype. You know what I mean? Because like I said previously, Jacksonville, I think, has a home field advantage when they're in London. Don't matter if they're home field away team, but they just have an advantage. But definitely not a bad game here. I'm expecting a good game out of these two. So what we got? We got the pickings for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, making this a 15-6. No, correction, 13-6. 13-6 favorite pick here. So there you have it. For our team Crumpin's game, second game of the season between the Jags and the Bears. Alright, next up we have the Cardinals and the Packers here going at it here in Lambeau Field. This is another game that kind of scares me a little bit because the Cardinals are, I don't know, man. The Cardinals just look way too inconsistent. Like they can go out here and beat any team that they want to, or they can just go out here and lose against any team they want to. The Packers coming off both of these two teams coming off decent wins though, like decent wins who actually performed good while doing it. I was very impressed in the Cardinals defense last week. Only held the Niners to 23 points last week. I was kind of very impressed in that. I love the way how the Packers controlled the second half against my Rams. Well, speaking of the Rams, it's kind of silent for me because, well, not really motivating for me because I'm kind of like a spectator since my boys are on the bye week this week. But we have the Cardinals, we got the Packers here going at it. Unfortunately, this is the only week that I would not see the Rams here on the screen. But let's see who we got here, man. I mean, this is definitely interesting because the Cardinals can win this game, man. The Cardinals can definitely win. Do not be shocked that the Arizona Cardinals actually win this game. Okay, don't be shocked. But it looks like majority of us. Okay, all right. Let's just go start. Okay, so let's see. What's Garrett going with here? Garrett's over there with the Packers. Noah's joining him as well. Pay's joining him as well. He's taking the Packers. Let's see. Who's he? Is he taking the Cardinals? No. He's taking the Packers. Okay, I thought he was gonna take the. I thought he was gonna take the Cardinals. I thought he was gonna do it. Let's see. Who's Andy rolling with? He's taking the Packers. Will's taking the Packers. Man, do we have anybody taking the Cardinals? Aiden's taking the Cardinals. Okay, there we go. I like the Cardinals picks, man. Cardinals can win. Demi's taking the Packers. Who's CJ? Oh wow, CJ, he's taking the Cardinals. I like it, man. I like it. Cam's also digging with the Cardinals. Man, I like the pick, man. I like the pick a lot. Let's see. Jace is also taking the Cardinals. Okay, here we go. Here we go with the Cardinals. I love it, man. Let's see. Cooper is also taking the Cardinals. Sheesh. Dillon's actually taking the Cardinals. Wow. Okay, is Nate taking the Cardinals too? No. Okay. He's taking the Packers. Who's Liam going with? Liam going with the Packers. Adam, Packers. Let's see what we got. Yeller. Oh, I forgot about Chase. Chase. Chase is taking the Cardinals. Yeller. Packers. Me. Jesus, this has been difficult, man. I think this game could go either way. I mean, Cardinals, the Cardinals can prove like they can beat anybody. I just have that stupid feeling in me. It's something that the Cardinals are going to win. At the same time, I think the Packers, with this game being in Lambeau, will help them out a lot. I do think that'll cause Arizona some problems. I don't know, but Arizona just beat San Francisco in San Francisco. They can beat Green Bay in Green Bay, too. But let's be honest, Green Bay has been playing more consistent football than Niners so far this year. In Lambeau, it will help out. I'll take the Packers to win this one. But this one scares me. It scares me a lot. Arizona, this is definitely a winnable game for Arizona. They can definitely pull out find a way to win this. I have a lot of faith going to the Cardinals this week. I think they can actually pull out the dub. But watch me talk about the previous two games, and then I get none of those picks right. But So there you have it. My pick. I'm gonna go with the Packers, but I'm not too comfortable about this one. So overall, this was a pretty even split here. So we had kind of like we had a 7-12 pick and spread there in favor of the Packers, but I like that 7 people took the Packers. I mean, took the Cardinals. I think this is definitely a winnable game here for the Cardinals, but majority of us going with the Packers. Let's take a look at the next game here. We have the Colts traveling into Tennessee. Tennessee should be well rested for this one, coming off the bye. Colts coming off of a busy win, I should say. Busy one on the road over the Steelers. Man, this one should be another interesting one. I'm really wondering how Tennessee is going to come off the bye. Knowing that they had a tough slate of games to, they didn't really get out to a good start. So it's going to be very interesting how the Colts come out. It's going to be interesting how they come out here in the second half of the season, how they perform coming out of the bye week, I should say. That's probably the better way to say it. How you're going to perform coming out of the bye week. But we'll see. We'll see. I think this one's going to be entertaining. Probably should be one of the more entertaining games of the week. Like games that you're not expecting to be all that good, but the games you should be at least interested in for probably being a close game potential. But this one's actually was pretty hard for me to pick as well. So, let's see. So we have Garrett and Noah both taking the Colts, but Peyton's taking the Titans, and then we have. Is he taking the Titans too? No, he's not. He's taking the Colts. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see who is who's Andy going with? And he's taking the Colts. Let's see. Will Colts. Aiden here. Andy's taking the Aiden. My bad. Aiden's taking the Titans. Demeet's taking he's taking the Colts. We have CJ is taking the Colts, and then we have Cam is taking the Titans. So not bad. And then we have Chase is taking the Colts, and then we have Cooper's taking the Colts. Cooper's taking the Colts. Derek is taking the Colts. And then we have Nate's also taking the Colts. Liam's taking the Titans. Adam's also taking the Titans. Let's see, who's the other Chase going with? The other Chase is going with the he's going with the Titans. Going with Titans. Yeller is going to Titans. My pick, man, like I said, this was hard. I think this one could go either way. Should be a good game, should be a close game regardless of the game here. But I think I'm gonna stick with the Colts. I think I trust their offensive mobility a little bit more on this one. I think this one could go either way. This pick just really depends on whose injury, and the people here could change their pick like going into the week because of injuries, which I will be putting mine out on. I normally put mine out on I put mine out on the community page every single time I'm changing a pick. But for now, I'm gonna stick with the Titans. But I think this game really comes down to the key injuries, like who is playing and who is not playing. I think that's one thing that we have to look for in this matchup. But for right now, I will take the Colts. Should be Colts. They did come off a pretty good offensive performance last week, so I trust them a little bit more in this one. So there you have it. So we have another 12-7. 12-7 pick on spread here in favor of the Colts. But not bad. I actually think 70 people actually deserve to take the Titans. That was a pretty good take there. Okay, next up, Texans, Patriots. Patriots are wearing those retros. Let me guys know what you guys think about the logo. I don't know. Do you guys like the logo for the Patriots? I don't know. But we have the Texans here. We got the Patriots here going at it. I didn't know what to do for the Texans, so I just put them in their blue because that's the best thing I could think of. Patriots look like the Patriots, man. Like back in the early season get go, like the Patriots didn't look like the Patriots. You guys know what I mean? The Patriots just looked all right, decent football team. Effort was kind of uncharacteristic on our end the start of the season, but they're starting to look pretty raggedy now. Offense or defense is not really getting the ball moving at all here for either side. No, well, not for either side. Well, either side of the Patriots. I mean, the ball is just not moving either side of the favor. I know the Texans have been a little bit uncharacteristic themselves, but so far this year. But let's see who we got. Let's see what we got for them. Looks like Noah is digging it by himself with the Patriots. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Texans. Noah is all by himself. He is digging it. I am taking the Texans as well. I cannot take. It's just my bad. I just can't take the Patriots. I mean, I'm like sure Patriots are running retros and that kind of scares you a little bit, but the majority of 18 of us think that the Houston Texans are the better team than the New England Patriots, which is still probably definitely true, but. So there you have it. I'm actually kind of surprised. This actually wasn't a guarantee. I was expecting this to actually be a guarantee. I really came into this week not really expecting anybody to pick the Patriots here, but there you have it. There you have it. Everybody going with the Houston Texans, except for. No, and I'm actually very shocked by this, but hey, it is what it is. You want to take the Patriots, you can take the Patriots, but kind of shocked by it. But there you have it, 18-1. This was almost a guarantee. Actually, I think we actually do have some guarantees this week. All right, let's see who's up next. Oh, okay. This is another interesting one here. We have Tampa Bay at New Orleans here. Both teams, I should say, are looking for bounce backs. I should say, Saints. Both of the two teams took off tough losses, especially Tampa Bay. Losing in Atlanta is going to be harsh. Saints just lost their third game in a row. So I don't know, man. I mean, with the Saints, with this game being in New Orleans, it definitely could. Definitely could. How about the Saints here? I think the Saints can compete. I think they will compete with Tampa Bay. But let's see what we got here. See what we got. Let's see if we have anybody. Actually, we have some good people here picking. So let's see who's Garrett taking with. I'll be surprised if he's not taking the Bucs. Oh no, he's taking the Saints. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not taking the Bucs there. Noah's taking the Bucs. Pay's taking the Bucs. Heath. Well, we can just go ahead and throw Heath in there because we already know he's taking the Bucs. Wow, okay, Andy's taking the Saints too. Let's see who's my guy Will going with. He's going with the Bucs. Aiden's going with the Bucs. We have David's going with the Bucs. CJ's going with the Bucs. Cam's actually going to go with the Saints. That kind of shocks me a little bit. Jason's taking the Bucs. We have Cooper taking the Bucs. Darius taking the Bucs. Nate's actually taking the Saints, and that definitely shocks me a little bit because, I think he's been riding with the Bucs all season long, and he's just about short here, but he's taking the Bucs. Liam's taking the Bucs. Adam's taking the Bucs. Chase is actually going to take the Saints. Yeller's taking the Bucs, and my one, I want to say that the Saints do compete. Maybe give them a little bit of challenge, but I'm going to take the Bucs. I think they're playing a little bit better as a team. Offense is starting to move the ball down the field with high level of efficiency. I like the Bucs in this matchup. I think they'll take advantage of whatever Tampa Bay does have in store. So I'm going to go with Tampa Bay, especially with this team not really being happy because based off the defeat that we just saw from them just a minute ago. So for that reason, I will take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But this one should be another interesting game here. So what we got here? We got let's see. We have a 14-5 pick and spread here in the favor of the road team, aka the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So there you have it for that. All right, moving on to our next game here. We have Cleveland at Philadelphia. Cleveland looks like a hot mess right now. I know, but none of the Eagles have looked kind of like a mess going into the last week's bye week, but Cleveland looks like a mess. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the Browns' offensive identity. I mean, the defense has been fine, but I don't know what to really say about their offense. Philadelphia. I think the Philadelphia's in a great spot to win this game. They're home, coming off a bye. They're playing against one of the most confusing teams in basketball. I don't know. Oh wait, did I say basketball? One of the most confusing teams in football. I don't know, man. This I don't know. Could this one go either way? I don't know. It's in Philadelphia, so I think that might be a big impact. And it looks like it is here compared to the big one spread because everybody, this is actually a guarantee. Actually, I shouldn't say actually guarantee, but this is a guarantee. Everybody's taking the Eagles. Everybody is taking the Eagles. Nobody is digging it with the Cleveland Browns. Everybody's done with the Cleveland Browns. Everybody's like, hey, we had enough. And so everybody taking the Philadelphia Eagles in this matchup. Including myself, I'm taking the Eagles. Like I said, Browns look like a hot mess right now. They don't know what they're doing either end of the floor. Eagles have their guys back, so I gotta go with the Eagles. At all costs, I have to go with the Eagles. And that's what all 19 of us think. Everybody here thinks they have to go with the Eagles, even though they're a divisional fan or not. You just gotta go with them because they're the better team. So that was plain and simple. There you have it for the guarantee. Everybody here taking the Eagles. Actually, we haven't really been too good with guarantees so far this year, but I think we'll get this one. Everybody taking the Eagles. All right, oh man, this is gonna be a movie. We have Washington and Baltimore here going at it, and man, what a show! What a show that we have on display here. Both offenses who really look dynamic right now. I mean, both of these two teams are playing like the same level. Right, excuse me, I'm a little bit tired today. As I am recording this pretty late, but both offenses look good. Both defenses need to find their groove a little bit. I do think this game will come down to whoever gets the defensive stop first. But I don't know. I mean, Washington's been one of the most biggest surprises in football. Baltimore is starting to find the rhythm now. They're starting to really get it going. Man, I don't know. I mean, this was difficult, man. You have two electric offensive teams here going at it. I just don't know who to pick here. And according to the pick and spread, you guys might be shocked with this, but we only have 3 people here taking the Commanders. Well, you know that Cam's over there because Cam's taking the Commanders, and then we have Jace and Andy. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Baltimore Ravens at home. Everybody else taking the Ravens at home. It is no shocker that the Ravens are getting 16 of our votes. I mean, it's kind of understandable. You're at home playing against a team who is not really a playoff team, I suppose. I mean, the Commanders, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on the Commanders. They could be a playoff team the way they're playing right now. But we'll see. We just have to see it to believe it. But honestly, I will say this, fair. I think this is going to be the first test of Washington to see what they really are and how they're doing against good teams. Obviously, at Baltimore, it's a huge test, so we get to see how accurate they are with a good team coming at them. But I'm gonna take Baltimore on this one. I think home field advantage definitely comes to play. But I don't know. This one could go either way. I like the way how Washington's playing. This is no respect. No disrespect to Washington. They can definitely come out and win, but I think I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens to sneakily get this one done. All right, next we have the Chargers in Denver. Probably one of the harder weeks of football to predict, if I'm being honest. I think this game could go either way. Man, I think it just really depends on like the quarterback play of these two teams. Like, I'm kind of expecting this one to be more of a defensive war. I'm not really expecting a lot of scoring here, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. With this game being in Denver, I do think that will help out the Broncos a lot. Also, Broncos have just been playing way better as a team over the last win against the Raiders. They've just been playing 10 times better as a team. I'm not sure what happened to the Steelers last week either. I think I'm not sure what happened to the Chargers last week either. I think they kind of messed up a little bit, start off slow with the opener of the opener of those retro uniforms, but of Denver's. But I don't know, man. This one could go either way, man. This one's actually one of the more difficult games I just sat down on my couch or on my chair and just had a difficult time with. But let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. All right, so starting off right off the bat, Garrett has got the Denver. He's got Denver. Noah's also taking Denver and Pay as well. Well, we all know Pay's taking Denver because he's a Broncos fan. Heath is taking the Broncos. Or early 4-0 start for Broncos. And he's taking the Chargers. Will's taking the Broncos. We have Aiden is taking the Broncos. Let's see. Let's see what's wrong. Demeet, I believe, is taking Denver. Yes, he is. CJ is taking the Chargers. We have Cam is taking the Chargers. Jason's taking the Chargers. Cooper's taking the Broncos. Derek's taking the Chargers. I mean, listen, picking the Chargers here is not a bad pick, man. It's not a bad pick. Nate's taking the Chargers. Let's see. Who else are we rolling with? Let's see. Who are we rolling with? Okay, so what's Liam got here? It's got the Broncos. Okay, that's pretty interesting. It's got the Broncos. Who's Adam rolling with? Adam's taking Denver. Chase. Broncos. Yeller. Chargers. I don't know, man. Like, this is defensive war, man. This took me to the very last minute to decide on. Oh my god, I'm gonna give it to Denver. I think Denver takes it at home. But man, this one was hard. This one was definitely hard to choose from. I think both of these two teams are very capable of winning the ball game. I think we're about to see a lot of great defensive plays in both of these two teams. That's why I'm kind of expecting this to be a defensive war. But I trust my gut. My gut's telling me Denver here at home, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them here. But man, this one was tricky. This one was definitely tricky. It was definitely mind-boggling to me, if you guys know what it means. But there you have it. I mean, not a bad pick'em spread here, right? We have a what is it? Another 7-12. Not bad. Not valid. Not valid at all. But 12 of us, majority of us, decided to go with the Denver Broncos in this matchup. But it should be an interesting one. Alright, let's go ahead and take you guys to the next game. We have the Steelers visiting Vegas, and I remember this game from exactly last season. This game was pretty crazy last year, but overall the Steelers ended up winning this game. Steelers defense did look a little bit sluggish last week, so we get to see how Mike Tomlin does the things. Looks like he's making the right things already, but look at the Raiders. The Raiders is an offensive mess. We don't know what to really expect from the Raiders at all. But I don't know. I did hear that Aiden O'Connell was going to start for this game for the Raiders, but yeah, but it doesn't really matter for the Vegas Raiders who really start the quarterback. I mean, if you still had Gardner Minshew back there, do you really think he's going to do well? And according to the pick and spread here, it looks like they're not. Only Garrett, Noah, Andy, and Aiden are going for the Raiders. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Steelers. I mean, I don't. If I'm being honest, and I'll talk about this more tomorrow. I don't think that the Steelers are going to come up with an offensive identity here. Meaning, I think that's going to cause them to be more wide open a little bit, and that's why I have to give it to. But I don't know. This one should be pretty tricky. Both of these two teams need bounce back wins. The Raiders took a more of a beatdown loss than the Steelers have, but we'll get to see, man. This one should be close, should be entertaining, should be a dogfight, but I'm leaning towards the Steelers, and that's how 15 of us are also leaning towards direction. 15 of us taking the Steelers, only 4 people taking the Raiders. I think the Raiders can win this game. I just don't think they will. So there you have it, 15-2. Majority of everybody going with the Las Vegas Raiders in this matchup. All right, let's go ahead and dig into our next game here. And you guys might think this might be the game of the week potential. You guys might think this. We have Detroit at Dallas. I think this one's going to be very entertaining. I think this one could go either way. I think this one's going to be a boxing match. Kind of in a degree. I'm not really expecting to be like in a complete degree, but I don't know. I think this one's gonna be close. Expect a lot of dogfight. Both offenses are dynamic. I do want to believe in Dallas' defense, but I'm not going to. I think the Lions are going to score a little bit on Dallas, but let's see who we got here, man. I mean, if this is like a pick and spread, I'm kind of expecting this one to be a split because Dallas is at home, and I understand Dallas is 2-2 at home, but you still got to figure like this is one of the home football teams in all of the league, right? They're one of the better offensive teams in football. Just in general, they're one of the better offensive teams in football. Talk about the Lions. The Lions are really good themselves. Their offense is really good. Well, I'm not going to call Dallas one of the best offensive teams in football. I'll say that to Detroit, but Dallas is hanging in there. They're getting it. Lions coming off a bye week. They had an extra week to prepare for this matchup. This is also a revenge game for Detroit. With the last time these two teams met up. But let's see who we got here. I mean, oh my goodness. Only 3 people here taking the Cowboys? Only 3 at home? Shit, I mean, if I'm being honest, I kind of expected this one to be a split. I mean, seriously, I don't think I've ever seen this. Like, this is absolutely insane. We only got... Wow. That's crazy. So we have, let's see, who's that over there? So we have Heath, Noah, and Chase taking the Cowboys. Everybody else is taking Detroit. Everybody else taking Detroit, and I mean, honest, I was shocked that this came to that scenario. But there you go. Detroit's got all of our picks here. Detroit. I don't know. You can look at this game either way. This game could be close. It could be an ass beating. I don't know. I don't know. It just really depends how you really look at it. Both games are going to be nice in this game, but so yeah, you have a 16-3 advantage here of the Detroit Lions. But this one should be another entertaining game. Definitely a game that you can definitely not look away from. But there you have it for the Lions versus the Cowboys. Should be a pretty entertaining game here. Should be going back and forth, but there you have for that pick. It said 16 of us going with the Detroit Lions in this one. All right, let's take a look at our next game here. We have the Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Carolina. I mean, I want to support Carolina a lot, but I don't know if I can trust that defense, man. Carolina's defense does look pretty rough. Didn't really like what I saw from them basically this entire season. Atlanta's starting to play some really good football at the right time too. I think Atlanta's playing really good right now. They're playing great. I think they can do a lot of great things. Going into the season. Man, I mean, could this be a good game? I don't know. You can't expect the Panthers to score a little bit. I don't think this is actually going to be like... If you guys think this is going to be a blowout, I probably will call you like a little bit crazy because, you know, the Panthers... I know the Panthers defense is bad, but one thing the Panthers actually been doing pretty well this year is actually putting some points on the board. And I don't know if this guy is surprised. Oh, wow. Okay. It shocks me a little bit because I'm surprised, you know, what I'm about to say is what I'm about to say. But this is actually a guarantee. Everybody here is taking the Falcons. Everybody is taking the Atlanta Falcons. Is this a shocker to anybody? Is this actually a shocker that this is a guarantee? I mean, it could be a shocker to me. I mean, once I started like recording this and like getting everybody's picks, and then I was just putting it here, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, like I was not expecting a guarantee. I was expecting more of like a even pick was spread. I mean, not even, but I was expecting like more like maybe like 2 people go over there with the Panthers, but even at home, nobody's gonna go with the Panthers here. So All of our Panther hopes are gone. Everybody here taking the Atlanta Falcons. There you have it. There's our first guarantee of the night. Well, actually, is that our first guarantee of the night? No, this is our second guarantee of the night because we guaranteed on the Eagles game as well. But like I said, we're not too good on guarantee games so far this year, so let's hope that turns around. But yeah, there you have it with the Falcons at the Panthers. All right, next game here we have Cincy going into New York. Definitely should be another entertaining matchup here. One thing here, just actually something stupid about the Bengals. Yes, they might be 1-4, but they're playing like 10 times better than a team who 1-4. Like, come on, man. Like the Bengals, they're performing way better than a 1-4 team. I don't think they should be a 1-4 team, and neither do you. I don't think this team is just 1-4. It just does not seem right. Offense has been too dynamic for Cincinnati. They've been at home the last couple games. Like, I don't know what's going on with the streak with Cincinnati with these unlucky games. We'll look at the Giants. I really like the way how their defense has been moving. Their offense has been doing a great job. Okay. I don't know, man. This was tight, man. Like I know this is probably not like an overreaction, but man, like I said, the Giants are actually playing better. The Giants are playing really good right now. I think they could beat Cincinnati. I mean, at home on Sunday Football will help, definitely. But all right, let's see what we got. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if this pick and spread like a split or something like that. I would not be surprised, but it looks like apparently on this it's not going to be. We only got 3 people with the Giants, and that is Chase, Derek, and Garrett. Besides that, everybody else is going with the Cincinnati Bengals. Everybody taking them here. 15-3 pick on spread. Just like that, I am taking the Bengals myself as well. I trust their offense a little bit more. I think they can get down the field more than the Giants will. Even though the Giants, like I said, the Giants, they've been playing nice. Don't get me wrong, the Giants have been playing some good football. They've been playing well. They've been playing consistent football. Good enough for them to believe that they can get down the field at times. But the question is, will they finish? We don't know until we actually see it. And until a team holds off a game, then yeah, that is that, and then we just take everything and we just move on with it. But so there you have it, 15-8 pick and spread here in favor of the Bengals. Like I said, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you guys come join us for tomorrow for our analytics video. We're gonna be breaking down the games, my spread pick, and my final score. That video will be coming up, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's gonna be interesting, and we're definitely gonna have a lot of talk during this show. But there you have it, 15-3 pick and spread here on a Sunday Night Football. All right, let's get into the Monday Night Football game. All right, last but not least, we got the Bills at the Jets. Both these two teams look kind of messy right now. I mean, obviously the Bills. I mean, they have 3 wins. That looks all right. But just look at this team in general. Both of these offenses look sloppy. Both of these offenses look like they don't know what to do. Jets look like a bigger mess in my opinion because they just fired their head coach. Their offense looks inconsistent. Their defense looks like they should not be their defense. And maybe they find their head coach. Maybe they can Drake May. I mean, maybe they can finally get something going here. But man, this pick is actually harder than you think it is, because not only like do you have to worry about how these two teams been a mess, but you also have to worry about what team is going to be more consistent. So low key in this birthday, I'm basically getting whoever's consistent, whoever you believe is consistent. Take him in this matchup. I don't know. I mean, this matchup is going to take a lot of consistency. So let's see who we got. Damn, dude, how many guarantees have we had this week? Let's see, we had 2. I think we had 2 guarantees. I think this is actually going to be our 3rd time in these playoffs. Oh, no, the 3rd time in this playoffs. What the hell am I talking about? But third time in this pick'em challenge for this video having a guarantee, because everybody here is taking the Bills. But I would like to mention something. Even though this is a guarantee, the Bills have not been playing right themselves. The Bills have been a little bit sloppy themselves. I think they struggling to get down the field at times. But I'm trusting the Bills in this situation. I do think they walk out, get the job done, do what they need to do here. In New York, especially in New York, that's probably going to be the main problem. But I like them a lot. I like their confidence. I think they can come in here, really get the job done over some. But I don't know. I'll explain about it more tomorrow. But I just think the Jets are the bigger Mets overall. So the reason we have a guarantee of that in everybody taking the Buffalo Bills in a guarantee, which is, I don't think this one will be a safe guarantee. The way, just guys, let you guys know. Alright guys, and that's going to be it for NFL Week 6 picks and predictions with the subs. If you guys want to join the NFL Pick'em Challenge, it's never too late. Make sure you guys just add me back on Snap if you guys know me in real life. If you guys have it right, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure you guys go join the Discord. That is very much appreciated. But we appreciate everybody's support for being here. This is BigBearStarNation.com. This video is going to be posted out a little bit late, so I do apologize in advance about that. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. This is BigBearStarNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. See y'all in the next one. See y'all for tomorrow with the analytics video. See y'all for now.